naturally there was a temperature warning on my phone, and so our whole video got deleted. Isn't that great? We get to do it all over again, and you know what that means? Once again, it's Wellness Nerd Out time! How you guys doing, baby? Hope you're having a great day, especially you, Steiner, because it's your birthday, and Shelly, it's also your birthday, so I love both you guys. I hope you have a great day. We'll talk about them at the end, but I want to talk about this systematic review I was reading about this morning. Really interesting stuff. And it was done on 256 different human trials, keyword human there, because often we hear of trials that are done on, rodents and in test tubes and things like that. So this is especially indicative of the beneficial effects that, we should actually be feeling, right, as humans. And what it was done on was different plant-derived nootropics. Now, only a few of them, 3 that we will mention here. But there are other great ones I want to say, before we even get into it. So it's not like these are the only ones, but these definitely showed promise for improving specific neurocognitive domains. Now, there are 6 neurocognitive domains that they say are all-encompassing in human cognition. And those are complex attention, executive function, learning and memory, language, perceptual motor function, and social cognition. So the first one I want to talk about, ginkgo biloba. I'm sure you heard of ginkgo biloba. It was the most prominent plant-derived nootropic in that it improved all 6 neurocognitive domains. And again, this is a meta-analysis of 256 different human trials, so pretty strong evidence for this, right? Now, ginkgo biloba especially improved perceptual motor function, played a defining role in improving, again, perceptual motor function, but improved all 6 neurocognitive domains. So top the table here was ginkgo biloba. Next was Bacopa monnieri, the second most prominent plant-derived nootropic for improving these neurocognitive domains, and it improved complex attention, but played a defining role in improving language, learning, and memory. So those are the big ones for Bacopa monnieri. Again, language, learning, and memory. All right. Last but not least, the king of Ayurvedic herbs. You know what that is. Ashwagandha. I know you've heard of ashwagandha. And ashwagandha improved complex attention as well. So aside from attention, it played a defining role in improving social cognition. So that's reducing stress and anxiety, which makes sense because ashwagandha is an adaptogenic herb, right? And we know that adaptogens help our body better deal with stress and anxiety. So that is what we got for you guys today. I hope we got the point across pretty quick, and that now there are 3 plant-derived nootropics you can order that will actually, keyword actually, help you, because there's a lot of BS out there, a lot that don't actually work, and they make all these claims that they do, but these 3, they've been shown to work. So it should be mentioned as well, they don't understand the full mechanisms by which they work, but you're getting good results, and that's what's really important, right? So again, there are other herbs that were not mentioned here, other plant-derived nootropics, and a great example of one that has been shown to be effective. Mark, what's going on, brother? How you doing? One that's been shown to be effective that they haven't mentioned, rhodiola rosea root, is definitely another one. So they didn't include that in this systematic review, but if you're late to the party, again, ginkgo biloba, bacopa monnieri, and ashwagandha were the 3 big players here. All right, proven to enhance cognition, and we just said how. So when you get these, also you're going to make sure that they are standardized for the correct percentages of the bioactive compounds that they contain, because if you don't do that, if you get standard bacopa, well, it just says bacopa, well, it's not going to be nearly as effective as bacopa monnieri, standardized to contain 55% bacoside content, right? A 50-to-1 herb to extract ratio with 55% bacoside content, for example. So, we were just talking about rhodiola, 3% rosivin, 1% salicylsides, right? Make sure your ashwagandha standardized for withanolides, 24% isoflavones, soy isoflavones, 6%, I think it's terpene lactones for ginkgo biloba. So you want to make sure that these are all standardized, right? Because if you don't get a standardized one, well, again, the beneficial effects are due to these phytoactive compounds, these bioactive phytochemicals, that are providing this benefit. So that's what we got for you guys today. Before we go, happy birthday, Steiner. Happy birthday, brother. I hope you're having a great day. When I think of you, I think of a brother for life, obviously, best friend for life. And, I think of someone who I was honored to be the best man in your wedding. I met you at 25, the ripe age of 25. And, we've been best friends ever since. You never know who you're going to meet. I never even knew I would be in Iowa, right? And become a chiropractor and all that. And, I'm blessed to have met you out there, man. So I really hope you have a great day. This one's for you. When I think of Stein, I think of a guy who, as I said in the speech at your wedding, which might have been a little crazy to say in front of everyone, you looked like a white supremacist the first time I met you. I was like, oh man, I don't think I should really talk to this guy. He might think I'm half, not white. And because I've been mistaken before, not that there's anything wrong with that, but to a white supremacist there might be. You had the short hair, man. You were stocky. You looked really serious. You had a tattoo I couldn't quite make out that looked aggressive on your arm, and I was just like, I don't know, but you turned out to be a great dude. We hit it off. We've been through a lot together, and I love you, man. So this one's for you, dude. Have a great day. I don't even think you have Instagram, but what the hell? Doesn't matter. Still let everyone know I love you. Shelly, happy birthday. Shelly Funk Lavelle. I hope you are having a great day, and I would think you must be because you're in Fort Myers, Florida. So it's pretty hard to not have a lot of fun there. Soak up the sun, enjoy it. You deserve it. And I know you were hanging out with my mom a lot recently. I think she's back home now, but I'm sure you guys were hitting it off as well. Enjoy it with your mom and dad, Uncle Louie, Aunt Marie. Love you guys too. If you see this, and Shelly, I don't even know if you're going to see this, but I love you too. Happy birthday. This is as well forever your day in the book of Wend Wellness. So enjoy it. Thank you guys so much. That's all we got for you today, but we'll see you tomorrow, folks. Happy Wend Wellness. Thanks.